Coming up on this week's episode of The Mom Game, we catch you up on all of our spring break shenanigans. Also, we'll tell you how diarrhea and ice are the great equalizers.
And then we're just going to segue right into Emily reflecting on her career with the Rangers just a little bit. And also, oh my gosh, so much to say about TFP, Taylor Frankie Paul. That's all happening this week on The Mom Game.
Today's episode of The Mom Game is presented by our friends at Gateway GMC at LBJ and Jupiter. On Saturday, April 18th, Gateway GMC is hosting Dog Adoption Day to support the Humane Society of Dallas County. For every vehicle sold on April 18th, Gateway GMC will donate $500 to the Humane Society. Also, Gateway GMC will pay all fees for any dog adopted at the event. Plus, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., you can enjoy free hot dogs and refreshments. Special bonus, the Mom Game will be there, Julie and I, on April 18th to record a live podcast from Gateway GMC. So if you're looking for convenience, Gateway's got it at gatewaygmc.com. Just select your vehicle, create your offer, and schedule that delivery. And always, Gateway GMC offers complimentary car washes for life with every vehicle purchased. Remember, you can find your new ride and your new sidekick Saturday, April 18th during Dog Adoption Day at Gateway GMC. Gateway's got it online at gatewaygmc.com or shop in person at LBJ and Jupiter. GMC, we are professional grade. And welcome inside the Coppola studios for episode 315 of The Mom Game. I just put lotion on, so I'm not sure I can do it. Okay, there she goes. Drinking some Coppola Prosecco for a very special occasion.
Yeah.
It's our 6-year anniversary.
It's our 6-year anniversary.
And this is how we're celebrating.
This is it.
It's the same way we celebrate every week. But you know what? It's very typical mom game, mom in general.
I mean, no one throws the mom the party.
Right.
The mom's
like
always planning the party.
Right. So we didn't plan our own party.
But on the mom's birthday, no one's there.
Yeah, I know. So anyway,
okay.
Here we are. It's our birthday.
We have champagne.
The Mom Game is 6. We're headed to first grade. Right?
Yeah.
We're in first grade.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. About where I feel like mentally at this point in my life. Cheers to 6 years.
So gross.
I keep waiting for someone to cut. They are gross. I haven't washed them. Well, when is the last time you washed the glasses, period, Julie?
What, mine?
No, just in general. When have you taken it upon yourself?
I haven't. Because do you want to work through this? You
we
run
go.
out.
Here we go.
You run out. And then the glasses are always sitting here.
Okay.
And then I got to go, and the champagne's always sitting here.
Okay.
So I have to get rid of the champagne, and then I have to figure out what to do with the glasses.
You take them to the sink and you wash them.
Well, we've already established that there's not really a great sink nearby, except for the bathroom, and then I always have somewhere to go too.
There's one in the break room that I have washed these glasses no less than 20 times.
Well, I haven't, but I get rid of our champagne every day, and I feel like that's my chore.
Okay, let's switch. We have a chore.
It's so awkward walking around the news station with a half bottle of champagne. This is every week.
You should ask them. Be like,
I do.
Anybody want to pull?
No. I'm like, I want to take it home. One time I decided, okay, I'm going to take it home, and I was carrying all my stuff out and almost dropped the whole bottle right in front of the security guard.
Yeah, well, because for good news, now pulling the curtain back, we don't drink an entire bottle of Prosecco on a weekly basis, so that is good news for us. But yeah. Well, okay, I'll start taking care of the champagne, and you can wash the glasses.
Yes, I'll wash the glasses one day.
One day.
We don't throw a party. We don't wash our glasses. We have enough to do at
wash
home.
The glasses. I do. I just haven't done it in a couple weeks, and you can tell because there is.
Do you use
some
just
funk.
Like the dish soap? Okay.
Yeah, but I
should get wipes. Do they have wine glass wipes?
No. Oh, there you go.
Light bulb moment.
That.
No.
That grosses me out.
Really?
It
Not
needs
me.
to be thorough. You need to get in there.
Yeah, but just for the
soap.
rim, just for the I'm gonna come back to it at some point.
Yeah, that would
but
be
I
good
don't
for
want
us.
my lip stick on it, like the dude wipes where they.
Okay.
Dude wipes.
Yeah, but that's a different area. Okay. So anyway, here we are. We're 6 and we're bitching at each other about who's washing the wine glasses and who's taking the Prosecco home.
6-year anniversary. This is where
they do. 7-year itch. It's coming? Is it coming with us?
Yeah, I might need someone hotter, younger.
You need
but then
should be easy to find, honey. Okay, so a lot to catch up on because we were not together last week because we were on spring break. Still had a great show with a couple of our friends that joined us. So you want to start with Broken Bow?
Ooh, spring break. This week I can't even think about spring break right now because this week's so insane. I feel like the whole world was like waiting for school to start again
to just completely unload on you,
like all the sports, all the activities, everything. It used to be May, but I'm feeling May like in March right now. But spring break was nice. We did go to Broken Bow. I did try to get a Sasquatch to come surprise my kids and they didn't reply. Okay, so
rude.
So rude.
If you're running a business and you're asking people to reach out to you to get a Sasquatch to scare your kids, you need to respond. It's spring break.
I called, I emailed.
What kind of business are we running here?
Okay, and this is my whole thing with Broken Bow. It's great. They're overwhelmed. Like the whole place, it was too crowded.
Too much.
And we did have one day of really cold, bad weather in their defense. And so, in Broken Bow's defense. And so everybody was trying to go into town and like find indoor activities, like everybody.
Yeah.
And it was spring break, so that was a lot of people. But like we couldn't find restaurants to eat at. It was like a 2-hour wait everywhere we went.
Oh no.
One restaurant we showed up at 11:30 and they were like, "Our food truck just arrived. Can you wait an hour?" And we were like, No. The town needs some help or like more establishments, but it was appropriate that the Bigfoot Sasquatch people didn't even reply because that was just the way the whole town was acting.
Maybe they were running that food truck.
Maybe they were. Sorry, I just wine burped.
Oh my God. Can we isolate that? It was like
I'm drinking wine. That happens. We're not fake drinking.
No, we're real drinking.
There's my proof.
Who fake drinks wine? That's dumb.
Probably the mom that's like, "Oh yeah, I party."
No.
And then doesn't really party.
Who fakes partying? Just party.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, seriously.
Well, okay.
So, but
it was just a lot.
It was just, but our cabin was wonderful. Had the weather been great, we would have probably not left the cabin very much because we had a pool, we had a hot tub, we had TVs outside for the kids.
Nice. Okay.
And that was the best part. We grilled a couple nights. Like we weren't trying to eat all our meals in town, but when we did go in town to try to eat, we couldn't. But it was just random, it's just small town. Like
so when we were there years ago, we did a thing and it was just moms and kids, and our kids were young at that age and they were all feral. And so I came up with a game. I came up with an Olympics.
Ooh.
And it was I don't do many things right. Parenting. It was one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah.
Is I created this whole these Olympics and there was like board games and different challenges they had to do. And
I love that.
It kept the kids busy for like the entire day.
That's a great idea.
Because it was like a rotating thing. Not everyone was together all the time. So there's a good little parenting tip for anybody. I mean, it's a little late now for you, but as far as
probably for any vacation where you're like just in a house.
Yes,
with people.
like an Olympics.
Yeah,
like so where it's you've got different. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what all we did, but I remember it like taking almost the entire day, and the kids were obsessed with it.
Yeah,
until there was a winner, and then everyone bitched.
Right.
Yeah. So it was really fun.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We've done when we were at Mount Washington, a crib tournament. So crib is do you know that game?
No.
It's a big Canada game.
Okay.
But it's just like a board game type thing.
Is it cribbage?
With cards. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we had a crib
Not
tournament.
that I know what that is either.
But that's it.
I've heard of it.
Okay. But just having like brackets at any sort of function, family function, where there's a bunch of people in a house and you kind of loiter around a lot. And you don't know what to do all the time. You don't want your kids to just like go be on a screen or whatever. To your point, like a bracket thing with games or an Olympic situation, I feel like is the way to go. So now that I have an almost 11-year-old, I figured this out, but we still got a little time. So I'm going to implement Olympics and brackets on every family getaway.
There you go.
But no, it was great. We saw some friends that moved away that I haven't seen in about a year, which is insane because we used to see them all the time. But it was fun just being with them. They drove in from Kansas and we drove up. So it feels cool because it feels like you're not in Oklahoma. Like it feels like you're in the mountains, you know? So I'll definitely go back. But this first experience was just kind of interesting. I would love to go back with some great weather.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize you probably told me, but I didn't realize you were going to Colorado.
Yeah. We went to Colorado. We went to Durango, Purgatory. Mm-hmm. So some friends of ours invited us. We had never traveled with them before. So you kind of wonder
how this will go.
Okay. So they have their youngest, they have 2 in college, and then their youngest is Henry's age.
Okay.
And so Carrie was like, do y'all have spring break plans? This was like maybe a couple months ago. And we're like, no. She's like, do y'all want to go with us to Breckenridge to Durango? They have a house there. And she said in Hattie, because she was like, there's enough room. Hattie can bring a friend. And so
That's so nice.
It was fantastic. And so you always kind of wonder, like, and we're not like super tight with them, the family that we went with. So you always kind of wonder, like, well, we're sharing a house, so we're going to be together for 6 nights. Like, this is a lot. We had the absolute best time.
Oh, that's awesome.
We had so much fun. Their setup is amazing. Like there's a shuttle it's a 3-minute shuttle ride to the mountain. They come and pick you up whenever you want. The kids would just call and put their skis in the back, go. I mean, they were the kids were completely independent, completely. Like I didn't ski, Mike didn't ski. Nathan, the dad that we were with, he skied a couple days, but it was by and large like, you want to go ski, call the shuttle, go haul your ass over there.
But I guess they have phones, right?
Take your gear. Yep. Take your gear. Stick together. Don't be going off by yourself. They just went.
I bet they loved it.
It's just so much independence. It was just so fantastic. And then us and the Raider, we got along fantastic. I mean, had so much fun. Just laughing and cracking on each other, and I think it was like night 4, and Nathan was like, okay, so what's the verdict? Can we travel again together? And so I was like, I'm in. It
is so fun when you can find a family like that where you can travel with them.
For sure.
It's family dating.
Yeah, it is. It really, and you're spending all the time. But by the last day, we like each had our place on the couch in the living room where we were sitting drinking our coffee. Like it was really, really fun. We had a really good time. Couple of funny stories. I went on the most ridiculous hike of my life.
Uh-oh. Was it hard?
Julie, I try to pride it's my phone. Okay. It's Newey Scruggs is calling me. Name drop. I'm not going to answer. No, we've got things to talk about. So I pride myself in being like, I'm tough and I can do that. It's 3-mile hike, 3 miles up, 3 miles down. I got this. So when I tell you it was one of the hardest things I've ever done, I'm telling you it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. First of all, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but I am trying to make excuses. I was wearing On Clouds. Mm-hmm. Those are not good hiking shoes. Like they were running shoes. Yeah. In fact, I might have been better off wearing like ballet slippers. It was so bad, and I ate shit. So just let me set the scene for you. So it's hot. It was hot, and I mean, I laid out. We went and got a spa and like went to this hot springs, and I literally laid out and like by the pool and watched or read a book. Anyway, so it's like, you start on this trail and it's like, it's dirt and dry. And then you'll get to places where like the snow's melted and it's muddy. And you're like, okay, fine. Mud's fine. Then you get to places and it's nothing but fucking ice. I mean, ice.
Oh gosh.
Baby. Like I was like, so anyway, I eat shit. I'm at this point, like it's 1,700 feet up. Like it was so hard. We got like a quarter of a mile away, which we didn't know exactly how far. So it was one of those two where you started getting to the top and like the snow is compacted, but when you step on it, your whole, like you'd be up to your crotch in snow. And I'm like, this is miserable. Meanwhile, I'm wearing, I call them hiker shorts. They're yoga pants that I cut off because it was so warm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we finally get like a quarter of a mile away, and this old man, I mean, he's not even sweating. Like he's not even flustered. Like he's on his way down, and we're like, I'm meanwhile dying.
Yeah.
And Nathan, who's like is the nicest, most patient person I've ever met, it was like, "Hey, bud, how much longer we got? What are we looking at here? How is it up there?" And he's like, "Oh man, you got about a quarter mile left. The view is amazing. You've come this far. You've got to do it." At this point, I'm like so defeated, and I'm like, "All right, fuck it, let's go. I'm not a quitter." So we hike our asses up there, and we finally make it to the top, and it was breathtaking. I mean, it was beautiful and it was great. And then we, make our way down. I bust my ass a couple more times. I mean, and when you're falling, like so for 3.5 hours, every muscle in my body was tense. Like everything was clenched, everything on me, that I was so exhausted by the time we got down.
Just trying to hang. I'm like, I'm going with the
flow. Yeah, I got it. Meanwhile, they're like, I was like, I've never felt more like uncoordinated and unathletic in my entire life than I do.
Nothing like the vacation hike where you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Well, and I was like, I always used to say, which is a random saying, diarrhea is the great equalizer. So
I've never heard you say that. It's beautiful.
Ice is, yeah. I mean, think about it. I mean, if you get diarrhea, it's all bets are off. Like it's the great equalizer.
It's true.
Like
at the end of the day, everyone.
Yeah.
At some point,
you can't defeat diarrhea. Like, sorry. Like it is what it is. It is the great equalizer. Yeah. Like you could get the most badass athlete in the world and you give him diarrhea and he's completely incapacitated. So in addition to diarrhea, ice is also the great equalizer.
That's true.
Ice is the great equalizer.
Diarrhea
it doesn't matter.
And ice.
Diarrhea and ice. Okay. The great equalizers.
Episode title. Will we get a lot of clicks?
The great equalizers. Diarrhea and ice. So yeah. Anyway, but it was a blast. We had a ball. Kids did great.
Did you get diarrhea?
No.
Oh.
I always used
similar
to say,
ice.
Yeah, diarrhea
It'd
was
be terrible if you were dealing with ice and diarrhea.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
On a hike?
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay. So the kids did great. I crashed out a few times, and kind of my MO with the kids is like, you can give me the business. I'm probably going to crash out at you a couple of times, but it's all kind of the way I am with you. Like it's very rarely serious. I'm going to, take jabs at you. Mm-hmm. You're going to take jabs at me, whatever. It's just kind of the way I operate.
Yeah, we'll have like an annual, semi-annual crash out.
Yeah, for sure. So anyway, there would be times where like they were driving me crazy with their phones. And so we were at dinner and I was like, come on, give them to me. Every one of you, give me your phones. Yeah. Every single one of you. Yeah. So I have like a stack of 6 phones and I'm like, put them away. Like, what are we doing? So I crashed out a couple times. Like just
how'd that go? How'd the dinner go with no phone?
They were great. Yeah. We played games like this is so funny. So the dad that we're with, Nathan, he is literally one of the kindest people I've ever met. Mm-hmm. Like he's just so like positive and kind and so I'm like, okay, let's play a game. And Nathan's like, okay, I got a game. Turn to the person to your right. Tell me the thing you dislike about them the most. And I was like, Nathan, what are we doing here? I'm like, that we should have taken. He was like, no, we're setting this up. So we go around, and then you have to say something nice. Anyway, it was fun.
Dislike and then like.
Well, I mean, I think that was the strategy.
Okay. How'd it go?
It was. I think we all went a little easy on each other. Yeah. It was St. Patrick's Day celebratory dinner, so we tried to clean it up. But yeah, it was super, super fun. Ridiculous.
I'm glad you survived.
Yeah, we
survived.
Did
you fly or drive?
So fun. We flew. Okay. We flew, which I'm glad about. I mean, I think I've told you this. Like Mike and I will never spend more than like 4 or 5 hours in the car together, ever. Just won't. It's just not ever going to happen.
Yeah. But you don't love to fly either.
I don't love to fly. The only I think the long drive like that I'll do is Florida every summer, and I've got that so mentally I'm so locked. So yeah, and Mike will, my friends always tell me, oh, just be like Mike and get a flight. I'm like, do you realize like this is what I want?
Yeah,
this is what I want.
Right.
I get there, I'm in control of all the stuff. I get there before, me and the kids get there before everybody. I get everything unloaded, and then he gets to, it's great for him. It's even better for me.
That's what you want.
It's absolutely what I want.
How are airports? Because that's a whole thing.
Totally fine.
Okay.
Complete non-issue.
Good.
Complete non-issue.
We can talk about everything in the world and social media and everything else. I'm sure
I know.
throughout the
So
show.
weird. Yeah, but it was absolutely nothing. Then I got home Saturday. So we got home Friday. Saturday, Henry had a tournament. Why?
So he got the whole week off of baseball?
Yes.
Isn't that a baseball thing? Is like you don't get spring break? Does that?
This will be the last. So if he plays when he's a freshman in high school, we'll probably have to stay here.
Okay. So that's mostly high school when that starts.
Yes. Most of the time, like travel ball teams, they'll just take that. They'll take spring break off. Or they may do a tournament like on, the weekend before.
Everyone needs a break.
For sure. But he ended up guest playing in a one-day tournament on Saturday. Ooh. So I just want to give a quick shout out to my friends Jessica and Steve who they bought a laundromat recently. Uh-huh. So we did some laundry at the house when we were in Colorado, but I was like overwhelmed. We got in late, and the thought of like all this laundry, having to do it and not being at home all day Saturday because of this tournament made me crazy. So they have it's called Vickery something.
Yes,
in
I
Fort
saw you
Worth.
posting about it.
Yes. So I took 30 pounds of laundry, dropped it off. 3 hours later, it was clean, folded, organized. It was amazing. So shout out to, I need to think of the exact name. Anyway, it's on Vickery in Fort Worth for my Fort Worth people, but shout out to Jessica and Steve for, so now they own
outsourcing chores is the best.
Dude. And so then I didn't have to worry about it. I got home that night after the tournament, and all I had to do was, put it away. It was amazing.
Yep.
So shout out to them for that. And then, and also totally out of my personality.
Yeah.
To give up that
all
control.
Of your clothes to somebody else to fold the way they
Yep.
fold.
I did it. And they did a great job.
How they wanted detergent.
And they smelled so good.
Yeah.
I know. So it's called Vickery Boulevard Laundry. So shout out to them. And then Saturday, Henry plays in this tournament. Toward the end of his last game, I started feeling like weird. I was like, what is happening? We're on our way home.
The great equalizer?
Hold that thought. So I'm like having like reflux, kind of like you earlier, burping a little bit. And I was like, something's not right. So I get home.
Were you boozing?
No, I didn't. I had a couple margaritas on Friday before we came home. But then after that, no. So, no. And so then I go in and lay down on the couch, which my family's like, what are you doing? Are you okay? What's happening? I'm like, something's not right. So I'm like, I need to go get in bed. So I was like, I've got to take a shower. I smell like recess. Barely I just rinse myself off, get in bed. And then all of a sudden it's like the floodgates open. I start puking.
Oh no.
Like awful, awful, awful pain, like cramping in my stomach.
Oh dear.
So I think I had food poisoning.
Oh.
Yeah. I went to a certain establishment that I absolutely love.
Uh-oh.
And I think
you can pinpoint it to that meal.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I ate all day. Oh. And it was just me that went after I dropped off my laundry. So then
when it comes and goes quickly, like that's how you know.
So then Mike said, I was like, I think I have food poisoning. I mean, I felt like a stack of hundreds all day long. Like I was getting shit done. Like, back in our groove, back home. And then all of a sudden it hit. And it was about 7 hours after I had eaten. And so Mike was like, I mean, you would know if you had food poisoning. It's miserable.
You're like, I do know.
I said, I'm pretty fucking miserable. I'm literally doubled over in pain. I'm puking my guts out.
Why were you not miserable enough for his calculations?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, so I go to bed, wake up, still was depleted the next day because I didn't have anything in my system and I didn't have an appetite. But anyway, by Monday, I was fine. Everything's fine. So I think that was my first experience with food poisoning and it fucking sucked. I mean, it was awful.
I'm nervous to know where.
I will never say it because this is one of my favorite places.
Should you give them a heads up secretly though, privately?
I don't know what to do.
Because if it's your favorite place,
I cannot
you don't want them
disparage their name.
But you don't want them destroying other people that go to their restaurant.
I know, but what if it wasn't? What if it was but I didn't have any other symptoms other than this going on. And it was awful.
That sounds like food poisoning.
It was terrible.
I'm sorry.
So anyway, we're going to move on from that. So the other thing I wanted to tell you about is I need everybody's thoughts and prayers.
Okay, T's and P's.
T's and P's, because Mike is having surgery tomorrow.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. It's not fucking surgery. It's a colonoscopy. And Julie, I don't need you to pray for Mike. I need you to pray for our marriage.
Oh, okay.
That we're going to survive.
We survived
this.
the Houston baseball hotel room incident. Will we survive
the colonoscopy?
Okay.
If I had a clicker on how many times my husband has said surgery in the last 72 hours, and the amount of times he's gotten out the prep box and read it and reread it and then gotten broth for it and all of the thing and the links that we're going to for him to be, comfortable and next to a toilet leading up to this surgery, I can't even, and I'm just like, sugar, it's not surgery. This is a minor procedure. Like, I literally had my stomach cut open, my guts ripped out, put on a table, removed a baby, then put the guts back in, sewed me up. I did that twice. That, my dear, is surgery. You are getting a camera stuck up your ass. That's it. It's going to take approximately 7 minutes.
Yeah.
You're not even going to be sore. Like, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's a colonoscopy. It is not surgery. It's not surgery.
But to Mike, it is. To a man, this
can't
is surgery.
And now
he needs your help.
And now he knows he's gotten under my skin, and now he's playing it up.
His big surgery.
You've
done this too, right?
Yeah, I've had like 8 colonoscopies.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've had like 2.
But you barely mentioned it.
Right. It's not a big deal.
Defense.
Yeah.
Yes.
I dropped like 5 pounds in water weight. It was amazing. Like,
yeah.
Great. Like, I don't know. I mean,
okay. Well, what is his like? What is this hospital room number so our listeners can all send him flowers?
Well, the problem is by the time you order,
do you need a casserole?
Will you start a meal train for us?
I'll start a meal train for you. Bless Mike's soul.
Oh,
he's
God
having
bless.
surgery, and we need a mom game meal train for his colonoscopy.
Surgery. He keeps saying.
Has he had real surgery?
Yeah, he's had like on his ankle and.
I was gonna say, like maybe if you haven't had surgery, you like get a little excited.
Okay,
and you're like, ooh, I'm having surgery. I need to make a big deal of it because we all know, those of us that have had surgery, like you get some attention. You do. Like, it's terrible, but you get some attention.
Right.
So maybe this is him just like wanting that surgery attention, but the procedure does not equate to the surgery attention. You know what I mean?
It's not surgery.
I know.
I cannot stress enough that this man is now it's just his mission to keep saying it to drive me effing insane.
Is he still saying momsins though?
We've kind of put a little bit of a pause on that.
Okay, good.
So now it's just surgery. That's like the new nails on the chalkboard.
When is the surgery so I can think of him in that
Wednesday.
moment? Okay, what time?
So by the time it airs,
thinking
we're all
about
going to
him.
be done.
Yeah.
The T's and P's at 9:45 a.m. on Wednesday,
I'll send good thoughts.
March 25th. For the love of everything holy. And if we're still married next week, then we'll know your prayers have worked, people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Man surgery.
So, yeah. So
Man
pray
cold,
for
man
Mike's
surgery.
ass and my sanity, please.
Oh.
Okay.
It does sound like something I really am not looking forward to. When are you supposed to start that?
45. Yeah, I had one a couple years ago, and then before that, I had one like when I lived in Lubbock, which was a long time ago when I was super young.
You just like lay on your stomach and like you're like go to town.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe even on your side.
But they put you to sleep?
No, but you're there. You're not totally out. It's a weird, like it's that twilighty weird
Can
thing.
you be out?
I'm sure you could. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's all very weird.
Yeah.
They just stick a camera up there and start poking around. And then you see it on the screen like, oh.
Can they not like do it from the outside? Like just take a laser camera or something? I mean, I had a whole hysterectomy laparoscopically where they had to make tiny incision and lasers.
Suck stuff
like
out.
like why can't they? I don't want a camera up my ass. And I hope by the time I'm 45, they have better technology.
Listen, you're familiar with the poop sling. You can always do that. You can go that route. You can You can do a stool
instead
sample.
of a colonoscopy.
It's not as like thorough, but yeah, you can send a stool sample. I had a girlfriend who just did that.
Yeah, I mean, that was the worst thing in the world, but
yeah,
I'd probably rather do that than the camera up the ass.
Yeah.
How big is this camera?
I don't know.
It's got to be tiny, right?
Yeah. I mean, that hole's not that big. At least I hope it's not. Shouldn't be. What do we go?
I mean, I don't see any. I don't know how to compare one hole to the other hole.
True.
What the right size of the hole is. Let's change the subject.
Should be. Yeah. So anyway, well, maybe just revisit the poop sling. Go do that again.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Lovely.
So anyway, sorry to dominate with all my bitching about. So a lot of poop talk.
Well,
diarrhea is the great equalizer, along with ice, and pray for my marriage and Mike's surgery.
Mm-hmm. This is midlife. This is midlife. This is what we've got. So you might as well talk about it and bitch about it.
I know.
And laugh about it.
Okay.
And drink wine.
Yeah. Well, you do it. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you've got a friend who has a husband who's calling a colonoscopy a surgery, or if you too believe that ice and diarrhea are the great equalizers, please send them this podcast and tell them to listen to the Mom Game. Okay. Let's do a little Sports Skorts.
Okay. Let's do some Sports Skorts.
March Madness.
Yeah, where are we at? I know Mizzou lost, and
so
I kind of like
second round they
lost interest.
I know it's not really doing it for me this year.
Kansas lost. I saw that.
Yep. There's no Cinderella stories. Texas is the biggest Cinderella story. Like, give me a break.
I know because they're
the 11th
had the
seed.
play-in,
and they're the highest. They're the highest rated. They're highest. The lowest highest seed. How do you say that? They're the 11th seed. There's. I mean, everybody else is. Like a 3
because they were a play-in team. We watched that while we were in Broken Bow because the people I was with are Longhorns, and they were like, I was like, oh, Mizzou's doing better than you because we're actually in the tournament.
Yeah,
you're playing, but now they're
in the Sweet 16. Yeah, but Texas can never be the underdog.
I know.
In the Cinderella story in anything. I mean, they can be the underdog. Sorry, they can't be a Cinderella story.
No, they're not a Cinderella.
March Madness is great. I mean, it's fun. Again, brackets make everything better. If you've got people invested in brackets, then they tend to pay more attention, even if they don't care about the game. So, Stars are in the playoffs for Shizzle.
Yes, for Shizzle,
which is not surprising to anyone.
They're killing it.
Yeah, they hit a little bit of a rough spot, but they're still doing great.
They lost 1 or 2 or something like that. Yeah, but they're still doing really great. It's so cool to see in their first year for Glenn Gulletson to have the best, to go on this run that they went on. What was it, 15 straight or whatever it was.
Without a loss,
Yeah, without a loss. And now they're like neck and neck with Colorado. They lost to Colorado. That might be the hiccup you're thinking of because that was a huge game.
Yeah, I think they've lost a couple.
Oh, no, they won
recently.
in overtime. They beat Colorado in overtime. But yeah, and then they lost after that.
Dropped a couple.
And then they're playing tonight. I know this will have already aired, but it is, this is the busiest day ever. They're playing tonight against the Devils and Jack Hughes. So the gold medal winner, cute little guy. And he's going to be in town. And Ryder is going to be the junior starter for the game tonight. So we're going and we have to be there.
What does that entail?
So that means, so it's like an opportunity that he got via the Dallas Stars Youth Hockey League.
Okay.
And so each rink, I think, got like one date that they got to select somebody. And so the Richardson rink, the guy in charge, like chose Ryder. And he said it was because of the great strides that he made throughout the season. Because he did. Like he hadn't played in a long time. And then he was the leading scorer for the team. And I think leading scorer and assists, goals and assists and points, which was awesome. So they selected him and he gets to go tonight and put on full gear, same as the team. So they're in green tonight. He's supposed to wear his green jersey.
Okay.
And he goes out there for puck drop, basically. Well, before puck drop for a little, like when they announce the lineup. And then he'll go to the blue line, I think, and be out there for the anthem. So it's going to be like the starters and Ryder.
How cute is that?
And Jack Hughes will be out there, you know, for the other team. So
will he gravitate toward any star in particular? Because Tyler's his guy, isn't he?
Tyler's his guy.
Right, Tyler's hurt.
But so is Jamie.
Okay. So he'll know.
He'll know. And I mean, he knows a lot of them. He knows,
good for
a lot
Ryder.
of them.
But Jamie will know. Like
Jamie will.
Yeah.
Jamie babysat him when he was little.
That's so
It was
cute.
like a dare between him and his girlfriend at the time, or like they lost a bet. Anyways. But he
remember that.
Yeah, he babysat Ryder. But
we may drink a whole bottle today.
yeah, well, we had a lot.
Well,
It's been a while.
Listen, we're 6.
We are
6-year-olds do.
6-year-old moms do. So yeah, that'll be really fun. I'm excited. He's super excited. We have to fly straight there from his talent show dress rehearsal. The talent show at White Rock Elementary, his school, is tomorrow night, and that's a big deal. And you can't miss the dress rehearsal, or you can't perform in the show.
Okay.
So the timing of both these things wasn't ideal. They sent us the opportunity and we're like, yes, of course, he'd love to do it. And then I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And just kind of awaiting his time. But he's going to be done with his thing at like 5:10 and has to be there at 6. Anna's going to be done with her thing at 6:10 and we need to be there by 7 to see him. So I'm going to take Anna. That's why I'm like feeling a little super stressed today, because I know that's in my future tonight.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's all good things, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. I'm excited to watch the game too. We haven't been to a Stars game.
I know.
I don't think this season.
I know. I haven't either.
Maybe one.
I feel like y'all been to one.
We've been to one. Not with the kids, I don't think.
Yeah.
We went on a date to one. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So we haven't brought the kids yet.
Well, yay, Ryder.
Yeah, and just one person can go with him, so I can't go down with him. Kelly's going to go with him and do all the fun stuff, but we'll be watching him.
Awesome.
From the crowd, and I hope it's on TV. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. They might show it just because of the connection there with Kelly.
Well, not even that. I just think they sometimes show the anthem, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes like the anthem and the guys being introduced or whatever. So
well, go Ryder.
Yay.
Quick update, because I did get a lot of people ask. Hattie did make cheerleader.
Yes, I know.
She made cheerleader. Good Lord.
Okay, so how that all did a lot of girls not make it? Was it hard?
There was like 45 that tried out and only 20 made it. So more than half didn't make it. So, I mean, she got in the car after and you would have thought that she just fell on her face. She was like a zombie crying. I didn't
after
do
the
good.
Tryout?
Yeah, I didn't do good. I messed up. And I'm like, can we talk about like, was it a really big, like what? Is this way bigger in your head than it is? Anyway, so we had to wait the 3 hours. We dissected everything. And I'm like, listen, regardless of what happens, I'm proud of you. You've worked your booty off. And so anyway, she made it. I mean, not everyone can. And, that it sucks for those girls that didn't. But, you hope that they will try again and learn from it. And I told all the girls that, that I saw before we knew who made it, I was just like, just know, like, you're a stud for just going out there and doing that. That's a lot of pressure. Yeah, it takes.
I guess you don't say that to the girls.
No, I didn't say it to him, but it's what I was thinking. It does take a lot of balls. So, anyway, so that is closed for the next year at least.
Okay, so has it all started? Like full steam ahead?
No, we have a meeting Thursday morning.
You're gonna be a cheer mom.
I'm cheer mom. I'll get my bows ready and my glitter and all that fun stuff.
Aww,
so, it'll be.
I'm
fun.
so happy for her.
It'll be fun. I'm happy for it too. She did work her tail off.
Yeah,
so super
that's
proud
great.
of her.
Our neighborhood just did that too.
Yeah,
it was a big.
It's a lot, and I remember being that age and thinking it was such a big deal, and my life would be over if I didn't make it. And how many ever years later, and I tried to tell her that, and she does not want to hear that old lady talk. Like, and I get it. So you kind of just have to let them be in that moment where they are, that they think this is the most important thing ever in their lives, and just kind of process shit as it comes. So anyway,
it's hard to. I'm dealing with that too with Anna, like where you want to say it's going to be okay, but they don't want to hear it.
No,
our best friend, her best friend who lives across the street is moving.
Oh.
And her heart is completely broken.
Yeah.
And I'm like struggling at how to, when you get news like that, whether it's cheerleader or like say she hadn't made it, you as a mom have to just like prepare, because it's going to be hell for like a month.
Yeah.
Right. And it's something out of your control. So thank God she made it for your sake too.
Oh.
But when my friend told me they were moving, I was like, I felt like I was not a good friend. I was like, F you.
Yeah.
Instead of like, congrats, you're going somewhere great and you're going to have a wonderful house. And we've talked about it and laughed about it since. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just being very immature because I love you and because Anna's literal best friend.
Yeah.
And like that's her whole world.
Yeah.
So, and they're just going within the neighborhood, but to like a bigger house, and to her it was like, but I was dealing with that struggle because I'm just trying to tell her it's going to be okay. You'll still see her all the time, and maybe you'll even see her more because we'll just go drop you off for however long and blah, blah. She's like, Mom, I don't want to hear it. So
yeah.
I also tried the commiserate with them approach, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Sometimes you just have to let them sit in it and then insert yourself everyone. I don't know. There's no right answer. Every kid's different.
Yeah.
I had to let Hattie just think it was the worst thing that had ever happened when she messed up, and then let it sit for a minute, and then let her take a shower. And then I was like, okay, so let's talk about this again. Like, what was the mistake? And I was like, I was supposed to be here and I was here, and I'm like, okay, so it's
something they could look past,
right? And listen, it's just not there's just not right answers. There's not right answers, because the right answer for me with my kid might be a completely wrong answer for you and your kid. So it's like, all we're doing as parents is just throwing shit up against the wall and seeing what sticks with our kids. So period.
I have to tell the quick funny story, because when this all went down and her friend told her, it was Saturday night and we were at the club and like all hanging out, having fun, had a few drinks, whatever. And I was talking to Anna about it afterwards, and I was like, Anna, I told myself mentally, I was like, you know what? Just let her. This is terrible news for her. Just let her be. And I said, Anna, I know, like, I'm very sad too, and I know this is really hard for you, and I just want you to know that, like, I'm here for you. And I did this whole thing. She goes, why are you acting so different?
It's not that deep, Mom.
She was like, I think because I was being so nice or something. Oh. She was like, why are you acting so different? I was like, ooh,
with you,
7-year-old man.
She got you.
Like, she called me out because I had like, I'm going to change my approach, and I'm going to like sympathize with her and just say, I'm here for you.
Yeah, you do you, and then let me know when you need me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and that's what I was trying to do, and I felt all good about it. And she was like, who are you?
7.
Bless my heart.
Wise beyond her years.
Seriously.
Problem. Okay. Last little sport. There's not a whole lot of sportsing going on. Mavs are still not good. They continue to move up the lottery for the draft, but I can't. There's not a whole lot to pay attention to. And opening day is this week.
Yeah.
So we'll talk a little bit about that and what's on your feed. Okay. So, it's one really cool storyline from the Rangers was not Trevor. What's his name? Baumler. His brother is one of our TCU boys.
Oh.
And so Trevor is one of our TCU players that we host.
Yeah.
And his brother, why can't I think of his name?
In the middle of the game.
In the middle of the game, he was on the mound, and Skip Schumacher told him he made the team during an exhibition game, which was a really cool story, really cool execution. By
is that normally how they do it, or were they trying to make
they were making it cool?
A cool social media moment.
Yeah, why can't I think of his name? Maybe like
forget.
Google it. Anyway, it was super cool story. And super happy for him, and that spring training is so fun.
Carter Baumler.
Trevor. Wait, Trevor.
Carter.
Yeah, Trevor's who comes to our house.
Carter's what I said. Carter.
Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
So super cool story. And I love baseball season, obviously. I love just kind of the early season where you really don't know outside of the Dodgers, pretty much no one really knows what kind of team they have, because you're counting on different guys to do and then you're going to have some unexpected things that happen, guys who, play their nuts off way better than they've ever played. And then you're going to have guys that fall off, blah, blah. Anyway, love baseball season. Can't wait for it to get going. Do want to say thank you to everyone who reached out. I still have not read all the comments on my announcement about not returning to the TV broadcast. But I will say I was completely caught off guard and totally overwhelmed, and it made me super nostalgic and happy and thankful and all that kind of stuff. So thank you to everyone who commented and sent me notes and messages and called and all that stuff. It was really, really super special. You don't know how things like that are going to go. And it was such a kind of weird process for me, because I kind of had known since December. And like I said a couple weeks ago that I had a chance to kind of grieve it. But like so you're like, oh, well, this is, my circle knows this, people around me know it. But then when it gets put out there, you're like, oh my gosh, this is a little overwhelming, like how it's going to be received.
It makes you relive it all, right?
Yes. And so I remember sitting because they called me the day before and we're like, just FYI, we're going to release it tomorrow, just so you know. And I was like, okay, thank you for the heads up. So I was kind of prepared. But then when you forget that yes, but not everyone else knows. So it kind of catches them off guard. So then I had a lot of people reaching out about, a comment or a statement or whatever. And so that was the biggest thing I didn't do is I didn't put my thoughts down of here's a, for lack of a better word, statement for me to put out. And so I just quickly kind of came up with something and put it on my Instagram. And that way it was way there's not what's going on? Where are you? What are you doing?
That was good.
It was kind of a good, so I felt like it all went great. It still will be weird. It's still weird. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend yeah.
So how many years?
2005 was my first season covering them. Mm-hmm. So, it's 20 plus.
20
plus years.
I'm doing the math. Half your life. Almost. It's a long time.
It's a long time. Yeah. And it's different. And, I'm grateful to still be involved with the organization, and hopefully we'll have more on kind of the side project that I've been alluding to. It's moving a little slower than we thought. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I'm in a really good spot. Good. It is different. There will be times, when you're like, oh, I'm not there.
Yeah.
But, it is.
When you don't get to cover it, the big moments and, runs and the playoffs or
for sure.
whatever.
So
or the young guy getting even call up in the middle of the game. Those are the parts I know you love. Reporters
so
love getting to share their story.
Yeah.
And it's weird, trying to watch. You've probably felt that over time.
Yeah. But, I think the progression was so gradual in the beginning that I kind of got you. It's not like I was ever doing, when Hattie was born, I was doing 115 games.
Yeah.
And that didn't include, I can't remember playoff years, but playoffs, I was doing more if we made the playoffs. And then, slowly it started to scale back. And then last season it was only 20. So I went from 60 to 20 and then now to 0. And so the last couple years have been that's been a big adjustment. But, yeah, it's great. This is the first year we haven't gone to spring training.
Yeah,
this
got
is
to go
the
to
first year. Yeah, and it was a blast. So anyway,
it's kind of good time. You've got your kids for how many more years?
I only have Henry for 4 more.
Right, and this is good timing because you want to soak all that up.
I want to do all the things.
Who knows what's going to happen with him and his baseball and everything else.
I want to be at all the things.
That's more important than anything.
I want to do. And I enjoy doing it. Even the mundane stuff, making, which, I was gone so much early in their lives. I want to make the breakfast. I want to scramble the eggs. I want to make the lunches. I want to get the protein shake ready. That's the mornings I love.
Yeah.
Not every day, but I'm I like doing this. I feel like I didn't get to do that all the time.
And now you're going to be his go-to person, right? You always were.
Today he wanted to get up early and we got a facility, a kind of a batting cage type thing. And last night he was like, will you take me to the unit tomorrow in the morning to work out? And I was like, absolutely. So I got up to work out at 5:45. He's already up and ready. And he's because I was going to get him up after I got off the Peloton. He's like, nope, can you take me now? And I was like, absolutely. And so being able to say yes to those things that
no matter what,
that I didn't get to for a lot of years is cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, so anyway, I just did want to take this opportunity to say thank you. Everyone was so, there was a couple snide, but it's almost
that's always,
it's almost like I died. A little bit.
Everyone's saying everything they've ever thought about.
Right. So nice. You almost feel like it's hey, okay, I'm still here.
Right.
I'm not dead. But there was a couple assholes, but that's fine. I love you too, asshole.
Yeah. That's going to be there in the giant amount of people that had something to say, which is cool.
Yeah, for sure. But everyone by and large was so kind, and it was super overwhelming, and it gave me a lot of anxiety.
I wasn't ready to go to my own funeral today.
No, I wasn't. Yeah.
Wasn't ready to read my eulogy.
Super, super sweet. Like the things people said were super sweet. So if you made a comment, I've read a lot of them. But I will cherish all of that.
Oh yeah.
It's so nice.
So nice. Well, you deserve every.
I know. Well, thanks. So
every word and every comment. And
well,
you know how beloved you are.
Yeah. So anyway, so go Rangers and let's go. Opening day.
You like how I let you just hang there?
You did.
Sum up your own.
So awkward.
So go Rangers.
Go Rangers.
No, I don't know. I just thought it was all very well deserved and very like cool to see and read. And of course on the mom game things, I get all the alerts too. Yeah. And it was just awesome.
Yeah.
So, you made your mark. You've done everything that you could possibly do, within the organization, within your career, and absolutely killed it and helped be that kind of window to the Rangers that fans wanted and needed, and the organization wanted and needed. And I think it's going to really miss as we try and identify with some of these people and players.
Yeah, and it's just a different
pull in
time
young
now.
fans, and
it's a different time.
It is.
The way that social media landscape. I mean, just everything. It's just different. And so, and I've told people this too, not to dwell on this for too long, but if this decision would have happened 10 years ago in 2016, I would have been devastated.
Yeah.
But I feel like the way that professional sports, baseball in general, like it's moved in a different direction slowly but surely. And it's not that I didn't feel a connection to this team in 2022 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever. It's just different. Things have just changed. And also I've gotten older. I've probably gotten less relatable. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's just different. And so it's not it's not the same feeling.
Yeah.
As it would have been 10 years ago.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. One other thing I've got to talk about on the feed. TFP.
It's everywhere. She's everywhere on the feed.
Everywhere.
Like a month ago, I didn't know who this chick was.
You didn't know? Okay, so Taylor Frankie Paul is who I'm talking about. So she was on the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Mm-hmm. Not to be confused, this is not part of the Bravo verse. This is not the Real Housewives of Orange County and Beverly Hills, and which also I am frequent flyer of.
So where does the Mormon Wives air?
This is on Hulu, and they just finished.
Is their answer to.
Yeah, it's their thing. So the reason,
to catch us up.
So the reason that they got a show started for them is because they had this group called Mom Talk on TikTok, and they were all like young moms or younger, whatever, younger-ish. And they started doing TikToks, and they were Mormon, and they were trying to kind of break the mold of the traditional Mormon wife, blah, blah, blah. So it was called Mom Talk. Taylor Frankie Paul was kind of the leader of Mom Talk. They started to monetize, made a business, blah, blah. The reason they got so big was because there was a swinging scandal. Soft swinging. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. So
heavy petting. Like they didn't actually.
Yeah. I don't know. Soaking. I don't know. Oh, do you know what soaking is?
This has come up on.
Did we talk about it already?
We talked about it. It came up on my tennis text thread, and I'm always like, yeah.
Okay.
Like I know what the thing is where you're not actually doing it.
But it's in there, and then you're jumping. I don't know. I don't get it either.
Part?
I don't know.
Okay.
It just, anyway. So Taylor Frankie Paul is kind of the leader of Mom Talk. She kind of revealed, I think, the swinging scandal because maybe it went a little too far. I don't know all the background. So I started watching the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives a couple years ago. And it's a train wreck of the nth degree. And all these girls, God bless them, like they're very open. God bless them. They're very open about their issues. Like one of them has an eating disorder that she talks about. Like they're very, and I think that there is something refreshing about that rather than trying to be perfect all the time. But they've got all these different characters.
When they say Mormon wives, like, no, you burp.
Oh, I did. I feel like mine was mine was a deep throat burp.
Congratulations.
I wonder if that can be isolated. Yours was a shallow throat burp.
So when we say Mormon wives, like, do they have a lot? Like, what's the whole deal? Like, Isn't it supposed to be
just
like
Mormon.
one guy though that has lots of wives?
That's not.
Isn't
all
that
Mormon.
more? That's more traditional. But
No, I don't think all Mormons.
what makes them Mormon?
I don't know. We need a Mormon
Religion?
We need a Mormon expert on the show. They're practicing the Mormon faith, but not everyone that practices the Mormon faith has multiple wives.
And also, like, aren't they not supposed to like actually hook up? That was why the whole bed thing, because they're not supposed to, because it's against their religion to have sex. But then she's got like lots of kids, or whatever,
She's got 3 kids, 2 different baby daddy, I think.
I'm no genius.
But you can do math. Yeah. So anyway, Taylor Frankie Paul is kind of like the most galvanizing of these women. She has been in a toxic relationship with this guy named Dakota, who is so handsome. But you can see like, and she's adorable, but their relationship is so completely and blatantly toxic that it's just, it's hard to watch.
It makes for good reality TV.
And I think that's where I have the issue is I think that these networks are just feeding this reality TV frenzy, and it's taking advantage of these real people in real situations.
Yeah.
And I now am saying this out loud. I almost feel bad for being a purveyor of this, being a I feel like
just watching.
What kind of sicko am I for like continuing to watch this train wreck when these people have children? Like it's it's one thing to watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like these are all rich bitches that are
Is she not a rich
fucking
bitch?
going to Dolce and Gabbana. Like spare me. You're fine. Like you're just rich and you love attention and whatever. But these, I just feel like this is kind of a different, I don't know. It just, and I'm out now. I can't stop like watching, but I also feel dirty.
Well, and then the big story is, of course, that she was
cast
for The Bachelorette,
and they went
in the world that I know.
Okay, yes. So now we have our worlds colliding.
Yeah.
So then Taylor Frankie Paul gets cast as the next Bachelorette. She shoots the entire season, and then like 2 days before it's supposed to get released, or the premiere, then the baby daddy number 2, allegedly, someone did, people think it's him, released this tape from 2023,
which is
where she lost her shit through a bar stool and it like almost hit her daughter, or did hit her daughter, who knows. So it's just this like, it's insanity. So it's like,
and they canceled the whole season.
They canceled the whole season
after shooting the whole thing,
which probably cost, like, I saw one report that was like $100 million.
Yeah, I mean,
that it cost ABC.
I can't believe they canceled the whole thing.
And I was going to say, I haven't watched The Bachelor or The Bachelorette probably since Sean Lowe and Catherine Judy. I can't ever say her name.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know. Now it's
Sean
Lowe.
and Catherine Lowe. And they were my favorite. And I went out on a high note, went out on top with those two. But yeah, they canceled the entire season.
I haven't watched it lately, but like I know they've just been, it's still very popular, and they're still trying.
It's very popular.
They recycle mostly contestants,
yes,
people that have been on.
So this was kind of like a departure, because usually they take somebody from The Bachelor who didn't get picked, they'll make her the Bachelorette.
Yeah,
vice versa. It's kind of a vicious cycle. So this was kind of them, ABC going out, Disney going out in a different realm, but also too, this shame on ABC. They knew these charges against Taylor Frankie Paul with this domestic violence issue, 2023, they knew about that. It existed. She's spoken about it. But now that people are, that was 3 years ago. Well, now there's way more people invested in the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And so now it's made it seem like when that video came out that happened 2 weeks ago, and it didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. So now I'm feeling like a little dirty being a reality TV fan when it goes this far.
You and like all of America.
I know.
So you don't need to feel bad personally.
I know.
But yeah, the whole thing is I don't know. She seems kind of like not a good person. Obviously, you see the video and you're like, how could I watch? I get just being like a Bachelorette fan, but not a her fan. Like if I had seen that, would I want to go watch her whole season and try to help her find love and feel invested? Like she truly deserves it. And I don't know anything about her besides that video.
Okay.
No, I don't want to watch it.
But let me tell you a little bit about her. And this is where my expertise comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So her dad abandoned her at a very early age.
Mm-hmm.
And so she has been very vocal about the fact that she doesn't feel like she deserves love. And then I will give her this. The girl, she is honest and raw, and she is herself. And she gives I'm sure deep down she gives fucks, but I don't, the way she comes across is that she gives zero fucks. That like, this is who I am. I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm messy, but this is who I am. And so you see those like glimmers of where you're kind of rooting
you can be
for
sympathetic to her.
Sympathetic, yes, or empathetic, whatever, whichever. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I might need to graduate from this mess.
Maybe so. But I also saw something today, I guess it was, where it was like a video of her and her mom arguing, and her mom seemed terrible.
Awful.
So if her dad abandoned her.
Probably from the last episode, she called her a fucking bitch.
Yes. And it was like a therapist, I don't know, popped up on my feed. It was like a therapist take on this conversation with her mom. So she has all the reason in the world to be the way she is. It seems like, based on her family history. How about we just don't let it all play out on TV?
I know.
Like, and that's where like your hunger for fame is playing into the cycle of everything that's gone wrong in your life and making it worse.
And then the network's also too feeding the monster.
Oh,
they're feeding it.
Anybody that has watched The Bachelorette knows that the people that produce the show and the network is not good. Yeah. Like, they're manipulative. Like, they're terrible. Like, Chris Harrison left. He's gone off about it. Like, people that have left the empire or whatever have told you. But it gets them famous. It gets these people famous. I know. And then they make money from it. And then they can go, like, be a mom or influencer or whatever. And you follow them, and they're good people.
You know what we need to have? We need to have Sean and Catherine on. Because we've had Sean on. We didn't have Catherine
her. Yeah, you're right.
We need to have them on to like talk about. It was funny. He posted a thing the other day, and he was like, "My take on The Bachelorette," and he was like, "Just kidding. Here's me and my daughter making some pancakes."
Right. It's like,
but I wouldn't want them to comment on this particular situation. But like, I feel like they could like write a book on how to make this reality TV thing something. I don't know. No, but now I'm feeling like a dirty reality TV girl. Well,
you don't need to feel bad because you watched what she put on her.
I know.
She put on TV. She decided to show all
that
off.
But I do feel like it would probably be easier to catch up on like what's going on in Iran. It would be way easier to do that than to figure out this whole.
But who wants to pay attention to that?
Yeah, we can't move on to that.
Don't go on X. You still have deleted that, right?
No, I have it. I just don't ever check it. So you know when you get out of the habit of something?
Yeah.
So when I deleted Twitter during the World Series 3 years ago, and then after like maybe 9 months, maybe not that long, a couple of months, I put it back on my phone. I remember it was when Usher was playing the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And I put that, I was like, take that and rewind it back.
Right.
Woo, sick burn, mic drop.
I have to get back on Twitter.
And then after that, I really just haven't posted consistently, nor do I check it consistently.
Right.
So yeah.
I don't either unless I'm just trying to like kill time and I have nothing else to do. Or
people will send me stuff. They'll send me a tweet or a X, and then I'll like, oh, look at all these notifications. Like,
I saw something the other day that like summed it up perfectly. Though it was like Twitter versus Instagram. On Instagram, people are enjoying spring break, traveling, just normal. On X, the world's ending tomorrow.
Yeah, and
so I've tried to not be on X, meaning because of the war stuff. Like that makes it sound like everything is terrible. And then you go on Instagram and it's like you're in this, I feel like, and I can, I guess, say this, I have no information or hot takes on the war or anything, but I feel like we're all probably in this bubble where it's like all this stuff is happening.
Yeah.
But we also like need to live our day-to-day life and it's a weird life to be living a little bit. And do you just ignore it? I mean, that's all we can do is, I don't know. It all feels very weird and terrible, but on Instagram, things look great. So I'm just going to delete X for a while. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't spend, I don't spend time on there at all.
Yeah, because it's terrible on there.
It's not a bad thing.
And once you look at one war video, you get all the war videos. So like my ex is now feeding me like stuff blowing up all the time.
Yeah,
and I'm just going through my day. Like I'm like, I don't want to see stuff.
I know
blowing up right now. It's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and I'm about to get my kids from school, and I feel bad that stuff's blowing up somewhere. Like I don't know.
I know. It's a very hopeless feeling.
It's terrible.
Helpless.
Yes, and hopeless.
Yeah,
both.
Yeah.
So all we can do is, like we said, when anything bad happens in the world, all we can do is be kind, put goodness into the world, and try to raise
and worry
humans.
about your own four walls.
Yeah.
When things seem too big, and I think that's probably too a lot of the reason why some things are just too big. I mean, and I get that way on Instagram too, though. When I go down a doom scroll and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I don't care about this or that or
it happens quickly.
Yes. Like I'm just looking for some, some old ladies dancing and twerking. That's all. I'm like, make me laugh.
Just make me laugh.
Right.
You can get into the funny algorithm.
Oh, I'm in it.
Good. You're in a good place.
Oh, I'm in a good spot.
I need to get back there.
Yeah, I don't get anything serious anymore. Good. I don't think.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I'm sorry. Stay off X.
Oh, it's just, it's all of it.
Well, that was our news desk. I don't know if we want to do you want to get into Luca? Speaking of sad, like the whole,
no,
I feel like it almost makes me like, I just almost feel like that's too much.
It's icky.
Yes. And
I hate that's a thing that the whole world, now that he's a Laker,
I know
everyone can talk about his family life. Like,
I know. And then he got into a fight with that guy.
Yes.
Who was saying shit on the court.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. It's just it's a
Luca,
crazy.
If you were
crazy
here,
time.
the whole world wouldn't care about your family life.
I know.
It's not his fault. I know.
It's not. Yeah.
Another hopeless feeling.
I know. Yeah, it's like shit happens but you shouldn't have to talk about your marriage
in the middle of an NBA game.
No.
But at the same time, that he's so good, people are like, how can I get under his skin?
And then all he's done is fucking go off since this news came out.
Exactly.
Like you poked the bear.
You poked the bear, and it's obviously like his just outlet. Like that's his where he's going to go destroy because he feels good on the court.
Okay, well, good. I don't want to talk about his.
We talked about it enough.
We did. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, next week we'll have an interview with a parenting educator.
Yes.
We were going to have her on today, but she
was wonderful.
Way too long talking about.
Joanne Crone.
Yes.
She was wonderful.
Yeah. So we'll do that next week because I feel like today we just kind of had.
We had a lot.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Very approps.
Totes approps.
Totes approps.
Yeah. Well, it was good. We needed a catch-up session. I mean, and we can do whatever we want. It's our fucking 6th birthday.
It is. We are 6.
We are 6.
What is it in podcast years? Do we multiply it by 4, 5, 3?
I mean,
4. I
think 4.
Yeah. So we're
24.
Look at us mathing.
Okay.
Cheers.
I
Happy 6th birthday. Safe. I think so too.
I mean, it's not dog years, so it's not 7.
Yeah.
I think 3 is too low.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to be
4 is perfect.
Of age.
We're 24. We're trying to figure out what to do with our life.
Yeah. Saddle up, everybody. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay. Well, next week we'll have our parenting expert on. She's going to tell us all the things. And just as a precursor, this little chore conversation between Julie and I is a little glimpse into what we talk about next week. So, okay. Congrats on 24.
Yeah, you too, girl.
AKA 6.
Here we go.
God bless me and my marriage, my husband, and his colonoscopy surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Best wishes to Mike.
See you next week.
Mom game out.
Mom game out.